Imagine a bank heist where the vault door remains untouched. No alarms blare, no hostages are taken, and yet billions vanish. This was no ordinary robbery. This was a heist of unprecedented scale, a theft so audacious it seemed to defy reality itself. The target? Not gold bars or diamonds, but something far more valuable in the modern age: data. Our fascination with heists is deeply ingrained. We've all heard tales of legendary outlaws, their exploits etched in folklore. From the daring escapades of Bonnie and Clyde to the intricate schemes of the Ocean's 11 crew, these stories capture our imaginations. They tap into our primal desires for wealth, freedom, and the thrill of outsmarting the system. But the greatest heists are often not about brute force, but about cunning and manipulation. They involve exploiting vulnerabilities invisible to the untrained eye, leveraging human weaknesses and institutional blind spots. These are the heists that leave us questioning everything we thought we knew about security, trust, and the very fabric of our reality. History is replete with tales of daring heists. Each era has its own infamous incidents, reflecting the prevailing technologies and societal norms of the time. In 1911, Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa vanished from the Louvre Museum in Paris. The art world was stunned. The theft made headlines around the globe, a testament to the painting's cultural significance. It took over 2 years to recover the masterpiece, found hidden in the bottom of a trunk. Fast forward to 1963, a gang of 15 men pulled off the Great Train Robbery in England. They stole over £2.6 million, a staggering sum at the time. This heist became legendary, romanticized in films and books. It represented a daring challenge to authority, a Robin Hood-esque act that resonated with the public imagination. The digital age brought new avenues for audacious heists. In 1994, a group of hackers, later dubbed the New York Gang, infiltrated several major banks electronically. They siphoned millions of dollars, exploiting vulnerabilities in the nascent online banking systems. This marked a turning point, demonstrating the immense potential for financial crime in the digital realm. As the dust settled on the 2003 invasion of Iraq, a different kind of invasion was taking place. This time, the weapon wasn't firepower, but a simple note. On March 18, 2003, just hours before the first bombs fell on Baghdad, Saddam Hussein sent his son, Qusay, to the central bank of Iraq. The order was clear: withdraw almost $1 billion. This was no ordinary withdrawal. The bank staff watched in disbelief as truck after truck arrived, loaded with wooden crates. The sheer volume of money was staggering. The scene was chaotic, the air thick with tension. Within hours, nearly $1 billion had vanished into the labyrinthine streets of Baghdad. This brazen heist, carried out under the cover of war, became the largest bank robbery in history. The looted funds were never fully recovered. Some believe they financed the Iraqi insurgency, fueling years of violence and instability. Others speculate that the money was smuggled out of the country, disappearing into a web of shell corporations and offshore accounts. The Baghdad bank heist stands as a stark reminder of the fragility of institutions in times of conflict and the audacious lengths to which individuals will go for power and wealth. The digital age has ushered in a new era of heists, where the loot is no longer physical but exists as lines of code in the ethereal realm of cyberspace. In March 2022, the world witnessed one of the largest cryptocurrency thefts ever recorded: the Axie Infinity hack. Axie Infinity is a popular online game where players collect and breed digital creatures called Axies. These Axies are non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, unique digital assets stored on a blockchain. The game's popularity exploded, attracting millions of players and generating billions of dollars in transactions. The hackers exploited a vulnerability in the Ronin network, a sidechain used by Axie Infinity to process transactions. They gained control of validator nodes, which are responsible for verifying transactions on the network. This gave them the ability to authorize fraudulent withdrawals, siphoning off over $620 million worth of cryptocurrency. The Axie Infinity hack sent shockwaves through the crypto community, highlighting the vulnerabilities of decentralized finance platforms. It underscored the importance of robust security measures and the need for greater vigilance in the face of ever-evolving cyber threats. Why are we so fascinated by heists? Dr. Maria Konnikova, a psychologist and author of The Confidence Game, suggests that heists appeal to our sense of justice. She argues, we often root for the underdog, even when that underdog is breaking the law. There's a certain Robin Hood fantasy at play, a desire to see the powerful brought low and the clever outwitting the system. However, it's crucial to remember that these acts have real-world consequences. The stolen funds often represent people's life savings, pensions, and investments. The collapse of financial institutions can devastate economies and leave countless individuals struggling to rebuild their lives. The true cost of these crimes extends far beyond the immediate financial losses, cautions Professor Robert Shiller, a Nobel laureate in economics. They erode trust in institutions, undermine confidence in markets, and can have a chilling effect on innovation and investment. The masterminds behind these heists are often portrayed as charismatic figures, possessing exceptional intelligence and a knack for exploiting human weaknesses. They are meticulous planners, adept at identifying vulnerabilities and assembling teams with specialized skills. In the case of the Baghdad bank heist, Saddam Hussein himself played the role of the mastermind. He leveraged his absolute power and the chaos of war to orchestrate the theft, exploiting the loyalty and fear of those around him. The Axie Infinity hack, on the other hand, was likely the work of a sophisticated hacking group. They possessed advanced technical skills, enabling them to identify and exploit vulnerabilities in the Ronin network's code. Their ability to remain anonymous and move stolen funds quickly suggests a high level of organization and planning. These individuals, while operating in vastly different contexts, share certain traits: a disregard for rules, a thirst for wealth or power, and a willingness to exploit others to achieve their goals. Their stories serve as cautionary tales, reminding us that even the most secure systems are vulnerable to human ingenuity and malice. The enduring fascination with heists stems from our innate curiosity about the human condition. These stories offer a glimpse into the minds of individuals who operate outside the boundaries of societal norms. They challenge our perceptions of right and wrong, blurring the lines between victim and perpetrator. Perhaps it's the thrill of the unknown, the suspense of watching a carefully crafted plan unfold. Or maybe it's the vicarious pleasure of seeing someone outsmart a system that often feels rigged against the average person. Whatever the reason, these stories tap into something deep within us, forcing us to confront uncomfortable truths about our own nature and the world we inhabit.